Hello YouTube. Okay, so I had big plans for today's video, just like huge. My best friend was coming over. We were gonna, film a YouTube video, reels, TikToks. It's gonna be so much fun. And it was. She just left. But we didn't work out. We had such a great time. We laughed so much making TikToks and reels. We didn't do a YouTube video. We didn't work out together today. And so here we go. I'm just sitting here checking out what we had created. Of course, check out my Instagram and TikTok for full videos with the sound, and we laughed so much. So today I will show you quick ways to improve and up that protein, right? So if you are wanting to change your physique, your body, to grow muscle, you need protein. You need protein either way, but if you're working out, you're weightlifting, you want to grow your muscle, you need more protein. So I eat between 100 and 120 grams of protein a day. I try to. And so I have a couple tricks to increase that protein if you are like me, which I feel like everyone is. I love sweets, and protein is not something that I want to be eating at all. Like, I can be eating sweets like oatmeal, pancakes, peanut butter jelly all day, every single day, but that would not give me a lot of protein, right? So for a person who likes to weight lift, weight train, I need more protein. I want to build my shape. I want to build muscle, gain muscle, grow strength, and all of that. And I need protein for that. So I will show you a couple foods that I eat on a daily basis because they're easy to get the protein up. Let's go. So I'm actually plant-based. I'm actually a vegan human being. We are actually a vegan family, so we don't eat any animal products. So if you are interested, even if you're not vegan, substituting a couple foods for upping the protein, right? So if you are tired of the chicken, the fish, and eggs and whatever, these will be great for you to try and up that protein. So let's see what I have in here. The best thing that I have, and I will show you today, is this right here. Very high in protein. So all of this container right here is 49 grams of protein and 360 calories. Oh, it's just great. 360 calories for this whole thing. And trust me, if you fry this with some like onion, zucchini, green pepper, vegetables, this is a huge meal that I actually done before, and I eat it in 2 separate meals because it's huge. And of course, I want to add some vegetables to that. So when I do, it becomes just like massive, and I need to eat it in 2 separate times to eat it all. And it's only 360 calories. Like, and if you don't want more calories, just don't use oil when you fry everything up. I use just a tablespoon of butter. That is like 60 calories. Yeah, so here we go. Try this out. I buy these actually at Fresh Thyme and Whole Foods. I don't know if they're on any other stores, but I know that online you can purchase these as well. Okay, so another thing that I use, food that I use on a daily basis, and probably most, just egg. The fridge is talking to me. So I use just egg, and if I want to put more protein in there, I do like if I want to do like a scramble, I add tofu in there. So I mix those two together. If I want a scramble type of thing, right? So I add vegetables and whatnot. So this is exactly just like an egg, protein wise. So 1 egg is 5 grams of protein, right? So this is 3 tablespoons is just like a 1 egg. And then of course I add tofu if you want to scramble it. But my trick that I will share with you right now, if I don't want to scramble, what I do with the just egg. So I do bread. I dip the bread in just egg and some salt, and I fry that up. So I have, just imagine, warm, eggy bread, right? So, and then on top of that, I add mayonnaise and deli meat. So of course, there's lots of options on deli meat. I, of course, am vegan, so I'm choosing these. And it's just the best way for me. And you know, anyone else who has trouble improving their protein, just to add 4 pieces of deli slices onto the bread with the just egg. And it's just, the bread is so warm and so gooey and eggy. And of course the mayonnaise and the salt, and just of course like 5 slices of these, 14 grams of protein. 4 slices of these, 12 grams of protein. So you know, if you do 2 sandwiches, 8 pieces of 24 grams of protein. I don't know, but for me, that is just the best thing. If I want something sweet for dinner and I'm not craving any other foods, healthy foods like rice and like fake chicken and whatever, I usually make this because it's very easily eaten. It's very tasty, and you know, 24, 25, 26, 30. I don't even know if you add everything up. It's like over 30 grams of protein right there. And it's very, very tasty. So that's my tip for you guys. If you have not tried this, it's very good. I usually mix it with something because alone for me, it's not it. So if I want to scramble, I do with tofu. And if I want, you know, toasted bread with like this niceness sandwich type. Another thing that I will show you is, of course, I have to throw this in here, Beyond Burgers. So the one thing that I do is I don't use them for burger purposes, right? So I don't use that as a burger. So I don't use the bun, I don't add the bun, I don't add the mayonnaise. I usually just eat them with a side of potatoes or rice. The only thing is that I do this rarely because they are higher in calories and fat. Not that I actually mind, but I feel like if I don't want to eat rice or, you know, potatoes or like something heavy, I go towards the deli slices, easier digested than this. And because I eat a lot, actually, I eat 2 of these in one sitting, one dinner, let's say. So 2 of these would be 500 calories, which is totally fine. But, you know, adding the potatoes that are 400 calories and adding a lot more tasty food like butter and mayonnaise and whatnot, it adds up. So if you're counting your calories, the Beyond Burger might not be a way to up that, you know, calories. But protein wise, it's amazing. So one of the patties is 20 grams of protein. So if I eat 2, and I always do, it's 40 grams of protein. Again, just amazing. If you know, want to substitute that meat and you want to up that protein. And I think like the last thing that I will mention, protein powder. Of course, I think like every single human suggests protein powder to add to your diet if you are low on protein. Not everyone is. There's a lot more things you can do to up that protein, like yogurt, right? Protein yogurt. Although I have tried some and it's just like the nastiest thing in the world, and I would much rather be lower on protein than eat something that I don't enjoy and don't like. That's something that's not tasty. But I found that there's a lot of protein powders that I actually enjoy, like Bloom vegan chocolate protein powder. It's very, very delicious, very tasty. I add almond milk, half a banana, and protein powder, and I drink that twice if I need, you know, more protein. So 2 protein shakes a day, and it's just amazing. That's very quick, very, you know, nice for people who don't enjoy protein. I know that there's people who can eat protein every single meal and they get their protein up even higher than 120 grams a day. but I cannot. I don't enjoy protein at all, and so I substitute and I try to make things a lot easier and comfortable, right? So the deli slices, the just egg, the protein powder, and then the occasional burger patty that I add, you know, to my dinners. And then at the end of the day, I have a protein intake that I'm happy with. And that's about it. Of course, there's peanut butter that I always eat on a daily basis, with peanut butter jelly sandwiches for me, my dessert. Oatmeal, you can add protein powder to that, but I feel like it just gives a horrible taste, so I don't do that. I add cookie butter to my oatmeal instead. Calories and protein depend on which brand of what you buy. But if you are looking to up those calories, if you are vegan, or are you just wanting to substitute, you know, your food and switch out the animal products, of course, check out the things that I showed you today. And the one thing that I don't have, because I have eaten all of it, and the best thing is this, Upton's. Right, so Upton's is a restaurant in Chicago that we go to eat on the weekends. And they came out with right here, Upton's bacon, and then Upton's chorizo style something. I don't remember what they're called. I don't have any more left. I need to restock. And Fruitful Yield in Walmart, I believe, carry those. Upton's, best thing in the world. Very low calorie, very low fat, very, very, very tasty, especially the bacon. And so high in protein, very high in protein. So that's the one thing that I actually eat probably the most out of all of these things that I showed you. Easiest way to actually get the protein in for me, because it's so tasty, so tasty. I gave you everything I have. I will go make food right now, and then I will go work out. That's about it. That's it. That's the quick video for you to up your protein and understand and realize protein is important. Of course, how many grams of protein you need per day depends on your stats, right? So on yourself, very personal. But usually, you know, for a woman like me, so I am 5'8", 147 pounds. I go between 100 and 120 grams. If I go more, I'm happy. I try not to go less than 100 grams per day. Of course, it happens, you know, things happen, especially on the weekends when you just eat cake all day or something, or like a holiday. But trying is the most important part of getting somewhere, right? You have to try. And if you try, you will get there one day. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Have the best day ever and eat some protein.